142 high school students attended the Mi Futuro Latin American Youth Conference on Friday, September 25th. It was sponsored by NASA for the 8th consecutive year and held at Redstone Federal Credit Union in Huntsville, Alabama. The attending high schools included Hueytown, Jess Lanier, Oak Mountain, Crossville, Hoover, John Carroll, Butler, Huntsville, Grissom, and Tanner. Some first-time attendees were apprehensive about what would happen, but they were all very excited. All the tension ended when the students worked in groups to build a model rocket and compete with other kids by testing the rocket's propulsion. This was an exciting learning experience that touched on mathematics, physics, and other applied sciences. During the conference, the students heard news of all the job opportunities that exist for Hispanics. The general feeling of each student was of optimism and hope. They experienced a boost in their self-esteem through a series of scheduled presentations.
This is a great thing that we started about 8 years ago with the Mi Futuro. They had a grant to do this youth. We came up with a Youth Hispanic Conference. And 8 years ago, we were trying to just let the youth, especially from the immigrants, know that there are opportunities for them, that it was just not about work in the fields and work in construction, and that there was all kinds of opportunities out here. Today I hope that one of those kids out there maybe becomes a rocket scientist for us. You know, we need diversity in our workforce. Diversity brings in different ways of thinking. What each one of these kids is being exposed to as they grow up is different from some of the other kids. But when you put that in the workforce, you can have a more complete solution to the problems that you have, not only technically, but socially and so on. And here today, I hope that we can at least encourage some of these 150, 160 kids here to stay in school, go to college, and become a professional.
We're here just working with some of the kids doing a workshop, trying to teach them a little bit about rocket science and seeing if they can build their own rocket. I'm just here today to help the kids learn a little bit and inspire them a little bit to do well in school and earn degrees and maybe pursue a degree in math and science.
We're bringing in students from around the Marshall area, the Huntsville area, and surrounding areas to come in and talk with some people from NASA, some people from industry about possible things that they can be doing to prepare themselves for a brighter future. Since NASA is a national organization, it's important for us to represent the nation demographically, as well as to bring in, we want to make sure that all of the people of our country are understanding what's going on at NASA. And so reaching out to all of the groups, to Latin American youths, to African American youths, to Caucasian youths, it's important for us to get our message out. We are finding a lot of research that indicates that different cultures look at problem solving in different ways, and that's important at NASA because a lot of what we do is problem solving. We come up with something we want to know about, and we've got a problem solved to get to it. So having those varied perspectives is extremely important to us.
My goal here was to inform the students about our program that deals with high school. Basically, this is probably the only program that NASA has for high school students to give them that hands-on experience that they need, to give them that push they need into the direction of going into a career with NASA. I'm just here to inform them. It's up to them to be able to take that information and apply it.
The youth conference was entitled Embracing the Fierce Urgency of Now and was presented with the purpose of motivating Alabama's Hispanic high school students to continue their education and inspire their interest in attending college. The conference is a great opportunity for Hispanic high school students to receive recognition and support from the community in Alabama. During this event, the students met elected state leaders, prominent business owners, NASA's scientists, and engineers. The attendees committed to return to their schools and set an example to other students, continue with school, and prepare for a successful career. Project Mi Futuro has positively impacted the lives of more than 1,100 students in Alabama since 2002.